Hey everyone, and welcome. So Pokémon Legends ZA has been getting some pretty crucial updates, evolving right in front of us. In this explainer, we're going to break down every single patch, from the day one stuff all the way to the very latest fix that I know a lot of you competitive players have been waiting for.
All right, let's just jump right into the big one, shall we? Did you grind through the last ranked battle season, hit the rank you were aiming for, and then nothing? You couldn't claim your Megastone reward? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. It's been probably the biggest headache for players recently.
Well, I have some fantastic news for you. The solution is finally here. It's called Patch 1.0.3. This is the latest update, and it was rolled out specifically to take care of that one massive problem.
You know, what made this glitch so frustrating was how straightforward it was. You put in the hours, you battled your way up the ranks in Season 2, you finally hit your goal, and when you went to get your reward, the game just said, nope, it wouldn't hand over the Megastone. That is the exact bug this brand new patch was designed to squash.
So, how do you finally get what you earned? Don't worry, it's incredibly simple. First, just make sure you've downloaded and installed the 1.03 update. Once that's all set, launch the game and head right over to the ranked battle screen. The game should now recognize your achievement, and you can finally claim that Megastone. About time, right?
And here's a really important heads up for you. This update isn't optional if you want to play online. If you're trying to trade, battle, or use any of the online features, you have to be on version 1.03. If you don't update, the game will actually lock you out of all multiplayer content. So make sure you get it installed.
But, you know, this small, super focused fix didn't just appear out of nowhere. It actually stands on the shoulders of a much bigger update. To really get the full story of the game's evolution, we need to rewind the clock a little bit and take a look at the major changes that came with patch 1.0.2.
And trust me, 1.0.2 was a huge deal. It fixed some seriously game-breaking bugs. I mean, remember when your PC boxes were full and you literally couldn't capture a rogue Megavolve Pokemon? Your progress could just grind to a halt. This patch also fixed annoying freezes in side quests and in battles, just making the whole experience way more stable.
But the change that had everyone cheering was the massive overhaul to ranked battles. Before this patch, losing a match meant losing those precious ranking points, which, let's be honest, felt incredibly punishing. Well, after the update, they completely removed that penalty. Now, you no longer lose points for a loss, which makes climbing that competitive ladder so much less stressful.
Okay, now let's go even further back, all the way to launch day. Pretty much every modern game has a day one patch, and Pokémon Legends CA was no exception. Version 1.0.1 was the very first update, and it laid the groundwork for everything that came after.
Its job was simple, but it was absolutely essential. Without patch 1.01, the online world of the game just wouldn't exist. This was the update that flipped the switch on, the one that unlocked trading, online battling, and all the multiplayer features. It was basically the digital handshake that connected the entire community. So when you piece it all together, you can really see the full story of the game's journey since it launched. It follows a pretty clear path. First, they turned on the lights for the online world. Then, they came in and fixed the wobbly foundation with some major bug squashing. And now, they're doing the fine-tuning to polish the player experience.
And this timeline just lays it out perfectly. Back in October, 1.0.1 switched on the online community. Then, on November 6th, 1.0.2 dropped with those critical bug fixes and that amazing ranked battle adjustment. And that all leads us to today, where 1.03 has swooped in to solve that one lingering, frustrating reward glitch.
The big takeaway here is that this isn't just a list of technical fixes. It's a narrative. It's a story that shows a clear response to player feedback and a real effort to improve the game over time. Each one of these updates has been a deliberate step toward making Pokémon Legends ZA a better, smoother experience for all of us.
And that, of course, brings us to the future. With the Megastone problem solved, the developers can now turn their attention to other things. So, I have one last question for you. What's the next bug or quality of life issue you're hoping they tackle? What's at the top of your personal wish list? Let us know what you think.